I'm alive, buddy. I just came in, man, like a superhero, man. Like the superhero I am, man. That beat was fire. I'm live, man. Checking in. I'm checking in, Lord of Crickets TV. Man, I love my channel, man. I'm checking in. I ain't gonna lie for a minute, cause I had things to do. I obviously had things to do. But I've been watching. And YouTube will never be the same again because of me. I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of what I did to YouTube and everybody who tell lies in their weak videos every day and just play around with their fake information. You know, I've been coming through in the clutch forever. And now I'm banding up with other masterminds whose forefathers was deprived. Like Dr. Sebi, life cut short by greed. My father's life shortcut by greed. And other children fathers, life cut short by greed. Shout out to Gobble Gobble, one of the legends out here in the comment community. I got a new channel I want to break down. It's called the YouTube Reaction Channel, YouTube Comment Reaction Channel that I want to put out there. I'm gonna start putting out there. But anyway, the brother asked me what happened to the original channel, but American channel was still up. The American Research Channel is the research channel because I had got a strike. On that channel when it's monetized. So I just dropped here and there trying to eat off that channel still before they shut it down. So I just try to eat off that Americans channel. There used to be the PNF channel, but this is the PNF Cricket TV, man. You know the name. You know the name, Cricket TV. You know, I got a name for myself, man. I'm a grown man in the game. For real, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a grown man in the game. So let me get something to drink right quick. I'm gonna share the screen. I know it's been a minute. I am who I am. I'm out here in these streets, man. I know what I know, been doing what I'm doing. I got my own name. One man gang, man. One man gang, I'm a grown man. I'm repping America. I always repped America. He said that flag I did with the 4 tribes names on it. Yeah, I took a lot of my videos down because I don't have a lot of it saved. I got like 300 videos. I only got like 100 of them saved. So I had to take them down. They was just masterpieces. But oh yeah, look like the rebel flag. I got the breakdown on all the flags. And there's no need in flooding the internet with that information when everybody is exposing themselves right now. So I don't do those free videos anymore. I seen how valuable my information was. And I started taking it down because you got guys like Brother Sanchez, Karimio Ahau, they just take our research and they get 100,000 views. That's not fair at all. Even Dane Calloway took my Harriet Tubman video from me. It's just, they dirty out here, man. No love. There's no love. So who was the conscious community leaders? And I really don't want to talk about that. I'm going to share something else with y'all because I'm the supreme teacher. I'm not going to say that I'm the supreme teacher if I don't mean it. That's why I deserve all the cash app and all the recognition. And I don't care if people don't No, because it's like if you don't go to school and learn, you just don't learn. So it's not the teacher's fault that you didn't learn. So I can care less if you want to be a failure. But if you want to win, I'm here to let you win. Watch how I'm finna give you the supreme science once again, so you will remember why I was named Supreme Cobra Commander and the leader of the new understanding of knowledge in this time and era of formulating word and thought. Formulating word and thought. Now, the Origin of Zero video coming out on the Americans channel, on the American Research channel. I can put that in the link real soon. So the origin and understanding and the embodiment of zero proves infinity is how I'm approaching this. And people might think like, oh, that's a worthless topic. I disagree. I disagree. What is the purpose of zero? Right? I'm asking that immediately. So I'm provoking thought. Zero is infinity. And the reason why it's infinity because you can only add something to it. It's a place value. So it's always there. If it's always there and all you can do is add to it, you can't take away from it. That means it exists and it's infinite because you can always add to it if you see that logic. And I'm gonna raise that point when I do my video on zero, proving it's infinity, proving that we're infinity. Because if zero exists as nothing, it's spirit, mind, circle of life, or whatever that just keeps spiraling, then that means see you're adding something. You never put it there. You're adding something. You can't take nothing from it. So that proves its existence and it's out of your control, except for only you can attach something to it. So it's like energy that's there that you can only add to it to multiply it. So that's the source for supreme knowledge. And if people can't go that deep, they're not knowledgeable. They're not ready, my friend. 2-3 minutes into the video, separated myself from all master thinkers, right? Cardinal, zero, O, Ken O, naught, no, not, nil, nail, right? It fulfills a central role in mathematics as the additive identity of the integers, real numbers, and many other algebraic structures. As the digit, zero is used as a placeholder in value systems. So only in value systems it exists, meaning you attach to it similar to how atoms have other particles and matter attract to it to create manifestation of physicalness. So the origin of zero, and when we look at the plaque of the eclipse, we can easily see the spiral. So the argument, if we recognize this universal as the first symbol for zero or decimal, then we can argue if this is American. That's easy. We can argue that, and it would be Indian or Mayan, either or. We limited the Indian and Mayan. Then we realized who really was the Mayans, who was really the Nagas in India, who was really these people, and these people who created algebra and geometry. See, these two simple conversations already separate me from the little guys who's up here talking about Latin and Moorish and jurisprudence, jurisdiction, paperwork. The white man is the white man at Hotep, third eye. It just don't get no plainer. That's why I said I explain it to you as plain as day. And it's so easy for me to explain, I explain it again. The concept of supreme knowledge in mathematics, zero, is proof of infinity. That means existing without existing, especially in your mind. And then to add to that, I'm gonna read up on people who say that zero is not a real number. So let's keep reading. Why do people say zero is not a number? So in short, people often claim zero is not a number because they lack the background to understand the formal, rigorous definitions of the number system. Strictly speaking, nan is distinct from is not defined. So technically, nothing really exists until you start realizing that it exists. And that's the method of measuring. And with using zero, you recognize that maybe you are the source of all existence, therefore supporting infinity. So everything exists until you wake your mind up into consciousness. It's just that. And all you can do is add to it. So if anybody understand that concept that I just broke down, you a genius. This is the proof of infinity. Because how did zero get there? In your mind. Time never was when man was not. Because if there was ever a time man began, that would be a time man in. So with that being said, there's no time until you create it. So everything always exists and will always exist when you don't exist. So who is the master teachers? Nobody. Nobody is the master teachers, because if you do the rundown with the whole Hotep community, nobody has used the third eye yet. No one has used the third eye yet, right? Nobody has used the third eye. Nobody have built the pyramid. Nobody built the pyramid. Nobody levitated. Now let's go into the paperwork. Maybe some of the guys did go into the courtroom and fight in the courts. So I give them that much. At least the Moorish or whatever, they did put up a fight. They're the only ones who did that. The land patents never came to existence. They never came to existence. No land patents. No land patents from the Indians. Right? No land from the Indians, no reparations from the blacks. Let's go and look it up. Watch this. I'm crushing them in one video, and I'm gonna use this video when I come get y'all. I'm really coming. This is going to be the end for a lot of people. Okay, let's see if we got it. Damn. Okay, let's read this right quick, man. I swear, this is the ultimate wake up. This is it right here. Let me read this. The validity of the public debt of the United States authorized by law, including debts incurred for payment of pensions and bounties for services in suppressing insurrection or rebellion, shall not be questioned. But neither in the United States nor in any state shall assume or pay any debt or obligations incurred in aid of insurrection or rebellion against the United States, or any claim for the loss or emancipations of any slave. But all such debts, obligations, and claims shall be held illegal and void. So technically, it's illegal for them to pay back slaves, according to their own constitution. It's against their law. It's their law against their law to pay back people who was victims to slavery. So you're not getting any reparations. It's not happening. It's not happening. So all the reparations movements is dead. The land patents is dead. The Indian Appropriation Acts is, you're not going to get anything because you're Indian. Aboriginal means nothing and you own nothing but black. And black means nothing. African, Pan-African, and Umar Johnson got you nowhere. And now you're just a bunch of people who finna just make up nothing but more lies going on, down the journey. It's just gonna be more lies. More make believe, hocus pocus. More make believe. That's all you're gonna get from these people. More make believe. Now, Morris on YouTube. What is Morris on YouTube gonna get you? Nothing. Morris is acting. Morris is acting and always created, making, manifesting. Morris always got something. Morris on YouTube means nothing but what Root Word said it is. That's all Morris mean on YouTube is what Root Word said it is and what Taj Tariq said it is. And it'll get you nothing. So everything is a failure. There's no supreme knowledge on the best food to eat. There's no supreme knowledge on the politics. There's no supreme knowledge on the unification of the economy. It's all a bunch of goofy topics every day. A gang of goofballs, mentally jerking each other off, playing with each other. A gang of goofies. I'm checking it in the game. I don't care. I'm staying real and raw with it. I'm not going nowhere with it. The American channel is popping. I got other channels I'm gonna start promoting too. That's really popping. But I got the information coming on my monetized channel to get this bread. I'm right here, brand new on the scene, man, and I'm not showing love to no goofies. Like no, like for real. I'm all in the cities. You know what I mean? Let's go check the channel out. Let's go and check it out. Oh, 666 views. I didn't even know that, my boy. Oh, wow, man, shot. Oh, 262 subscribers. Whoa, hopping. Alright, the views is getting up there though. The views is getting up there. Yeah, and that other channel came a long way too, man. For real, man. Tefra. Runet Tefra. Mari Haru. All right, stop right there. Stop right there with the music. Where that music at? I need that. Oh, here you go. Stop the music. Okay, that's the dagger right there, man. I'm coming with it. Okay, this the dagger. The Falcon of Haru is the Falcon of the Koresh and the Falcon of Horus, or Horus the same. Let's look it up. Let's look it up. I got all these topics coming, man, but I already had these topics in Geronimo Ill. Okay. The Falcon of Koresh, commander of the faithful. And he's an Emir, like an American. See, he's one of us. Amir al-Mumin, commander of the faithful, prince of the believers, Amir Alamu, Al-Mu, the true Mu, Cordoba. So I'm rocking with these brothers right here. Sarah, the Goth, noble woman. That's a boss right there. See, that's what we dealing with right here. We dealing with this real information, man. So the Falcon, Raymond, Ramon is an American because the Falcon is from America, brothers. We know these things. We the true Americans. We know we the Americans. We live here. Everybody is African. They're Indian. They're black. They're Afro. They're colored. Mexican. They're everything. I'm American. You see it. I'm American every day. I'm loving it. I'm also woo boy. And then they'll be running around here talking about you don't have 1,000 subscribers. I don't have 1,000 people that know they're American. I don't have 1,000 people that don't know they're American. I'm American. The real deal. So I got another topic, not just that. The Falcon of Horus is American because the Falcon is American. And as we can see the cover up, they'll try to change it to the Hawk of Koresh. No, it's the Falcon God. And he's American. So who has the red skin? Who has the red skin they're trying to hide from us? Right? Who's known for this? Hold on. Let's see. Let me see if I got the old situation. I ain't loaded this up in a minute. And the size right here. And then right here, this right here. So now we go back to the Osharian and Asazi. See, this is just the knowledge. When I'm coming with the knowledge and putting it together, the game is over. That's already game over. So let's go in here. This is Utah, Alabama. You see our people still there. Hold up. Let it load up a little bit. It's still loading. Watch how I break this down. I'm psychic, supreme, beyond what you know. This is the facts that you got to face because I'm publishing this to prove it. When you try to argue that I didn't say it first, and I did. And I did it first. Video game style, I cut the corners. You know, I took shortcuts to win in life. I won. I cheated the code on explaining things and breaking stuff down. Watch this. Watch this, the Falcon, right? We understand the Falcon is native to America. The Falcon God, right? We see this symbol right here. Don't forget this symbol. You see that looking like bony feathers? We're going to remember all this. Wow. Okay, look at this big red brother. This is what I'm talking about, something like this. These are not Africans. These are not Africans, even though they took over Africa. Because they let you know it. You got to understand that black Africans remind you that you're not black. They know the difference between being pure black and being these people. Now, the Hebrews, now look at this neckwear. Over there right now, these people wear this stuff, but they understand they are not the black Africans. They are gonna call these people the Hebrews. I mean the Israelites. That is gonna be this new name they're giving them because they're not necessarily black Africans, but they're still children of the God. The black Africans is their own black people. That's what they're trying to tell y'all. That's what they've been saying is Semites. They've been saying that Semitic, but that's not the terminology we're gonna accept. We just accept Moorish. Now, go back, you see the red, white, and blue. That's what I'm showing you. Now, this is ancient. This ain't got nothing to do with what you call Africa. These red, white, and blue colors is for elect people who was tricontinental, land and aboriginality on other lands and maritime. It was a cross confederation, and these people right here represent supremacy and nobility. Back then, look at the red, white, and blue. They give them a name, Hebrew, Israelite, all of that Semitic culture over there. They call it Amhara, Amara. They are lying to you. I'm telling you, I don't know how to explain it to you. So the Falcon of Horus is the first wave of this cross-continental worldly government of nobility, supreme people that you can't even comprehend, right? What I'm saying is the Falcon of Koresh, Al-Rahman, is the last of this Latin-esque Phoenician old world leadership that they're lying to you about, giving it to either Arabs or even black Africans trying to claim this culture. They are not black Africans. Nobody focuses on being black. Like, that is not the main objective, to be black. People have different complexions and they believe as they will. Nobody commands you to be black. This is nonsense. Right? Now, once again, the culture is simply called Moorish. Even the language is called Amharic or Amharic. They are traitor Americans. They are traitors. You don't even understand the level of, cover up, because it's all about money and resources and gold and having wealth. So when they find these different areas to exploit these breakaway civilizations, they get covered up. But look at the red, white, and blue and the green figurines. We can go and find this in other culture similarities. We see the wing disc, the double wing with the zero in the middle. Now, we can easily put this all together and understand what we're looking at now, besides the aliens and the old myth and lore of the Africans being the origin of this, when this is a lie. We know that migrations and sojourning of different nations into Africa and business ventures, just like they'll tell you some white people is in Africa or some Chinese is in Africa. It's always been different people over there. It's always been different people over here. That's an easy explanation. Now, what I'm saying is the Falcon of Horus, as well as the Falcon of Koresh, is the same concept and the same culture. The word for zero is Nike or Neek. So Nike on your feet mean infinity. They're using the science against you. And remember Nico and Nico. So they're using the science right behind you. And maybe that's why you gave yourself the word nigga a long time ago, nigga, because that means infinitum, infinity. That's the science. That's why you winning and been winning. Nick. Zero, infinity. So Easily broke all that down for you could really envision it. Look at this temple in the back, this pointy temple. If you see that pointy temple with this entrance doorway down here, look at that doorway with that giant slab of propaganda. It appears to be propaganda, but the temple that's pointy, it proves the churches today even took this from these people. Look at the pointy steeple. So when we see these pointy buildings out here, we can stop saying that it was a church or it was a religion Muslim. It wasn't. It stems back from these people. The X. We see the red X on the Florida flag right now. Right now, let's look it up. See, we see the red X, and we see it with them. The red X. These is Americans, supreme Americans, who is just too physically superior and dominant to lose even to the black Africans. That's why when we go in here, this is why I'm very controversial on how I'm going to challenge the Pan-Africans. I'm going to prove that we are not the same as the black Africans, even though we had never hate on them. But they actually is telling you the truth, except for they weren't telling you that this was us, the Americans, the Jaguar Kings. We are the Jaguar Kings. This is the period of the Jaguar Kings. They lied. This is the period of the Jaguar Kings that I told you, the Olmecs. This is them. I'm telling you, man, they tricked us. This is the Falcon. The Olmec Kings, man, the real well-proportioned upright man is called upright man. The man who had his spine as straight as a snake and straight as an alligator, but he stands straight up. He the true God, man. I'm telling you, man, it's nobody more perfect than the American. Everybody know it. It's no competition. Nobody has red, brown skin but us. You must stop the illusion of black. They tricked us. I'm telling you, I'm not finna hammer it. I'm finna make sure that everybody know these as Americans. We was the only people dressed. We the Jaguar Kings, man. For real. Look at that symbolism on the waist right here. So this is what it is. The Jaguar Kings married into the Snake Dynasty. The snake is not no Africans. It's the Hindu Mariahs. It's the Naga Mariahs, Canaanite and Moabite. You people are liars. They are liars. Nobody can touch me on this information. It's over. I interpreted the best. It's over. Let's go back. This is the marriage of the Moabites and the Canaanites, the Mayans and the Nagamarians. That is the snake people, the Nagamarias. The snake. The Jaguar Kings is the Falcon of Haresh. This is going to be the duality. They're about to take over the whole world. This is the Birdman effigy that we find in Americas. Right? It's called Animism in Islam. Let's look it up. I'm the supreme teacher. Nobody can break this down but me. Animism in Islam. It's going to pull right up. Animistic guide. Okay. The influence of animism in Islam. I'm not about to pull it up because I know I'm separate from everybody else's curriculum. I know the power I hold in my research. So the power of animism in Islam is I already know that Arabic language is a Moorish. This language that we call Arabic is actually American. I already know this. I like to give it the language, the snake language or the spiral language. Because as we know it cursive and as we know it's cursive, the language, the script and writing cursive is American. Classical script is American. Now the Falcon, the true Falcon, the true Moor, the true traverser of the seven seas, know all, see all, the controller of all four corners. It's an American. This is the only free people in the world who did it first. Who did it first? Now you probably can't comprehend because you too busy listening to actual Quincy say Rasha Ma'at Rasa Tepen Raha Tepa Ra the third, just saying some shit. But this right here represents the marriage. This is the marriage of the Americans, Amara, Amarushawana. And it's going to turn into the Bantu. They're going to just be breeds and breeds of people. Then they are going to separate black from brown and short and tall. They became very segregated and tribalistic after the great meeting over there in Africa. So they are a result of after effective civilizations meeting over there. We are ancient to Americas. This symbolism right here is Mayan. This is Mayan. This is no argument. So you notice, right? The snake guys, these are the same people we're going to find in those Buddhist caves. These Canaanite kings and these Mayan belief people that we will never really get the true story from until we use psychic understanding. Divinity is not losing thinking with your feelings. We can really think about this without our feelings, and it'll come to us clearly what they're telling us. I'm telling you. Look at that. It's deeper than that. I'm telling you, they telling us something, man, with some type of relationship, some type of ceremony of coming together with minds and something. But I see it. It's a celebration. But most important, the ancestors are saying this is an American because Amirs and the red colors, skin, the skin color, they call the red man, and we keep saying it's the European man, and that's not true. Now, Utah, it's known as the Black Belt region, and we go down here. They have Cretaceous fossils, including dinosaurs and sea-dwelling monsters, right? They have a deep history here. Now, up in here, we figure out it was originally known as Mesopotamia. When we do a simple research on the origin of zero, origin of zero. It says ancient Mesopotamia. Wow. So ancient Mesopotamia just so happens to be where we're from. It says it right here. Utah, Alabama was formerly known before the European Mesopotamia. So zero comes from America. The Falcon of Koresh comes from America. And I'm happy to share this with you without making a big uproar before I introduce it. These are Americans. Our people are trapped over there, but they are fighting to maintain over there on the Nile like we do on the Mississippi. Now, how do I know? You can't tell us amongst our culture, we are the only people who practice multi-ethnicity marriages. Everybody else is more like into individualism or tribalism. We are not into tribalism as Moorish people. we have select people that we marry in the Asiatic families. These are all Asiatics. These are not blacks. And now that I'm aware of the language, I understand what they meant when they said these are not blacks. In our mind, being light skinned or brown skinned, we like who he is black, but no, that's not the correct terminology we want to use. We're not blacks. But these are Americans. We are the only people with these complexions. As you can see, match as the sun, the same color as the sun as Ra. And our research pretty much proves this, right? Our research proves it. So they're the black man. They are the black man, right? The Falcon of Koresh is an American. Is an American. Red, white, and blue belongs to us, man. And this is our symbolism that we left there because we were so dominant there. And we left some culture called the Moorish culture that went in there and really secured it for us. When we was doing our thing back in the day, the red, white, and blue. America. This is America of the old world. And we united with these people called the Nagamarayas, or what you call the Chanakya Sandragupta people. Chanakya and Sandragupta, Amaraya. This is where we're going to get this big Moorish family and Moorish traditions. Nobody else has anything to do with this. This is the basis of my understanding of how I'm coming with the information. I'm gonna drop the American channel. I gotta get that up here right now. Let me get that up here right now. I gotta find a way to put this link up right quick, but I'm finna do it. I'm gonna put it on the community. If people don't know my American channel, you need to go and pick it up and be ready because I'm about to premiere some information this week to really just open people's minds up, man. I'm telling you. I'm giving it to you raw. I'm giving you information that you can't quite comprehend. You just don't get it. But I'm gonna make it plain for you. Your brain is really not thinking. The Falcon of Koresh, the Falcon Horus, right? Come on, man. Stop it, man. They stole everything from us. This is mine. This is yours. Really look into your eyes. Look into your eyes. All you have to do is look on your left side, look on your right side. You can see yourself. You're gonna see two selves, and then you're gonna see the middle self. You're gonna look at somebody on the left side, then you're gonna look on the right side, then look in the middle. The Falcon is from America. Where is the origin of the Falcon? Where is I don't want to talk about nothing else. Everybody else is faking the deal. Now you will have some people who give out miniature information about Egypt being America, but they ain't gonna really break it down historically. Okay, here it is. except Antarctica. Let's get there. Okay. Okay, Madagascar. Okay, let's get up in here. Look at Cam Newton. Cam Newton mocking us. Cam Newton mocking us. You see a quick simple search, you'll see they're mocking us. I mean, it's so much we got to really research. We don't know what they're tricking us at. Okay, it's native to, it's called Falco newtoni, Madagascar, Mayotte, and Comoros. All Moorish. All Moorish. Falco Arias, Seychelles Islands, Falco punctatus, Mauritius, Falco Moluccanin, okay, Malacensis. Let's go back. Let's go back. What was I at? What the hell was I at? Damn it. Damn. Where the hell did the Falcon go? Okay. Let's keep going. Wallachia. Malacensis. So Malachi could be, Falcon. Wallachia and Java Islands. We know Wallachia could be the Welsh. Falcon, Shinroid, Kincroid, or Syncroidus. Australia and New Guinea, more Moorish. Common kestrel, or Falco tenunculus, East Asia and Africa, reaching the coast of North America. Falco rupicalis, rupee, North Angola, Congo, Tanzania, South Africa. Falco rupicoloidus, Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Zambia, South Africa. And Alopex, that's a nice looking one there. Sahara, Mali, Ethiopia, Congo, Senegal, Gambia. Okay. Nomani, Falco, Afghanistan, Asia, Mongolia. Ardosiasis, Kenya, Tanzania, Ethiopia. Dickinsoni, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Madagascar, Africa, Russia, Siberia, Alaska, Nova Scotia, Mexico, North America, the pigeon hawk, Columbiarius. Okay, these names have to be read. A Morensis, a moorfalcon. See, reading too fast. Look at these names. Let me go back. Zoni ventrans, Shikera, the Shikera, Vespertinus in Russia, Amorensis, the Amur falcon. Wow, India and over the Arabian Sea, Falco amorensis, Eleonorai, Morocco, Greek, Canary, the Eleonora's falcon, Sudi falcon, Persian Gulf, Northeast Africa, Sparverius, Alaska. all the way to the Caribbean. Columbiaris, Eurasia, North Africa. So this is why this is the Columbo. Rufikularis, the bat falcon. Dyrolucus, Sabutio, Africa. Himalayas, Australia's Falco silverus, Longipennis, Falco novizelandae, Beragora hypolucios. Wow, there's falcons everywhere. Now, where is it indigenous to? I read all that. Wow. Falcon is indigenous to America. Carol falcon, Greenland. So, okay, the falcon is worldwide though. But now we have to sit up there and find out what Falcon Haru is. I'm sitting up there getting happy for nothing. But you know what? It is though. I think the falcon is ancient to America. That's what I need to go and look for. Falcon effigy America. Damn, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. The spirit told me. The spirit told me that the ancestors was going to leave the falcon effigy. And they want to run around here talking about a fucking Thunderbird and a giant bird. If I read it, you know there's going to be some doubters. But the people who put this together, they call it falcons. The falcon of the upper Mississippi. Then we have the falcon of Africa. So what we're going to do is assume America is older because it says prehistoric. That means Africa is classical. That is the classic location of immigrants, where immigrants is over there living. If the falcon is already in America getting celebrated by the Americans, that means the falcon. So what we're going to do is use the judgment of the American falcon. Let's look at the American falcon and let's look at the African falcon. Okay, let's go and find the American falcon. Sahara, Senegal. See, that's a nice looking that's a nice looking falcon right there. Oh, real. I like that. Okay, let's find something in America. Where's America at? Okay, this is the redneck falcon for the African. Oh, we might be in trouble. I might be in trouble because Horus is red. He's looking red. Let's go and make sure Horus ain't the redneck. Okay, Amaranthes. We know Horus ain't Amaranthes. Now, if we look at Illinois, woo, that's looking like Illinois. That's looking like Illinois. And he got the long spread like the falcon. Okay, we got the falcon of Koresh right here. He's the falcon. Sakir Koresh, the Falcon of Koresh, the Falcon of Andalusia. What we want to do is figure out if his falcon is the long spread falcon. Illinois, Ibiza, Spain, see Croatia, Morocco, Algeria, Canary Islands is the Latin connection. So this is more my people. This would be my people because I'm Morocco mixed with all of this. I'm mixed with all that. You're just black. You're just you're just a black man or a black woman, breeding on a farm for the last 400 years with your family. Me and my people is Moors. We've been traveling everywhere, but we know we from America. Now, let's go and find the American sparrowhawk. If you look at the American sparrowhawk, now let's just look at, when we look at the American sparrowhawk, you can see the intelligence in the eyes of the hawk. We can automatically tell it is the superior of the falcons. It is the superior. We haven't even really looked at the falcons, and we can just really tell from the glare in their eyes. Look at the Merlin. You can tell he's thirsty. He's thirsty to eat, but he looks passive compared. Let's look at the bat falcon. You can see his eye. You can tell he's paying attention. He's a nice little kid. Let's go back. The American falcon, you can easily see the thirstiness and awareness and the development of the falcon. You see him. You see the ultraviolet light in his eyes. Now let's go back. Let's hold up. Hold up. This is Aplomado. Look at this thirsty falcon. He even looked like Amigo. Hold up. Hold up. This is what I'm about to prove. Let's go and look at the Falcon of Koresh. The Falcon of Horus Pix. It's easy. I was going to do it anyway. Falcon of Horus, or Horus Falcon, I guess. Okay, let's get some images. Now, here it is. They are so perfect in their precision, they knew exactly what falcon they knew that they knew the difference. So look at the beak, the overhang of the beak. Look at the eyes, and understand that it has a certain glare. So we're going to go and get a statue. Let's go and get a statue. This is easily American. Let's go. I don't have no room. Okay, boom. The falcon effigies. We see the long wing falcon. Now let's go and get the long wing falcon. Ooh, I don't want to erase that. The Falcon of Koresh. Al-Dakil. Marwan. See, that's an American name, Marwan. Right? Mu. See, when we're dealing with Mu, that is the marriage of the Mayan and the African. That is why they're talking about African American. This is the marriage, the Falcon Koresh. Cruz, like the Veracruz Negro Leagues. Let's look it up. Veracruz. This is a powerful family that we just going to forget about. Powerful families who didn't need no outsiders. Veracruz. They had their own stuff. And now they're just bleaching everything out psychologically. You don't know what's going on. the falcon. Okay, let me go and get it. Let me go and get it. Let me go and get it. Some of this stuff gotta go. Hakan, Khalid, Kenania, Maya. Okay. Now I'm saying the falcon. I gotta get a picture though, but I don't have no room. Let me do this. Get rid of that. That's what's in the way. Okay, the falcon. I'm gonna line up. Okay, here it is right here. This we can easily go and figure out which one of these falcons is what they're talking about. Or do you think they just used the one in Africa? So we want to get the red, white, and blue. We want to make sure we get all the colors on the glyphs. I mean, on the murals. So let's go and get it on the murals. Falcon of Horus on mural. Boom. Where is it at? Boom. Now there we go. There we go. Look at that. We see the blue. We see that little stubby face. It's like a Seahawk-like face. You see that look in the eye. We don't want to say eagle eye. It's like a fish, bird. Bird, fish with lips. Now, let's go in here and see if we can find. You see, he has a light-skinned woman. He does not have a black African woman. Black Africans know we are not black Africans. They don't even call us. They call us Americans. So what are they going to be sitting up there claiming this woman for when they tell us we ain't black? You're not black. You're American. You're not black enough. So when I'm looking at a picture of somebody who look like me, she's not black enough. They're not black. That's why they don't want to debate me. It's over with. They don't want to debate me. Now, let's go in here and prove the falcon, the origin of the falcon. Okay, it's all over the world, I guess. But it's always in these Moorish little places. Now, look at these brown, reddish brown people with long hair. Africans don't grow hair like that. The ones that's Asiatic do. Black Africans don't grow hair like that. They don't even like hair on their body. Okay, here's a good one right here. Here's a good one. Look at that falcon. You see that mean little look. Let's go in here in the falcon list and find the falcon. Let's find the falcon. Okay, here it is. There go a good one right there. Look at that. The long wings, man. Look at that. The snake. Look at that one right there. Wow, animism. Islam and animism. Look at that one right there. Look what are they doing, man? Okay, now let's go to the list. Let's go to the list. What is this, man? Falcon of Horus. Look at this one. Wow, that's a good one right there. That's a good one. It's the same. It's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same falcon figure in Islam and animism, that they are distorted and making Islam and it seems so bad, full of Arabs and they are not even allowed in what we do. We don't play with them people. We don't care because they say Islam and Muslim. That don't got nothing to do with us. Now, this is the best one right here. I like this one. Wow, this is amazing. That is amazing. Look at that brother right there. Regardless, we we understand that they can't, they absorb the sun and they have melanin. Yes. So we are not going to say these are white people, or we're not going to play the Caucasian games. But this is not a black person. We're not doing black over here. It's melanin. And your skin can vary like different shades. We have different shades of skin. We don't have black skin. Look at this amazing figure of these reddish brown people. Now let's go back. Okay. I want to do the Falcons list. Let's say origin of Falcon. Origin of Falcon. Wouldn't be surprised if Canaanites don't stem from this. Alright. Origin of Falcon. Alright. Okay, this is definitely a candidate. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is an African bird right here. Let's go to this first one. Okay, that don't look like the Falcon of Koresh. That don't look like this Falcon. I know it's not easy to tell on the first go round. Okay, let's go. Let me see. Look at this guy. Oh yeah, you can easily tell these are Americans. These are all Americans. These are not bums. Okay, what is that? Okay, here you go right here. You got the snake and the bird, so we already knowing they together. All over the world, beautiful people, man. Not ugly, demonic people. Okay, here it is right here. Look at that little frown on his face too. Okay, here go a good one right here. That's the best one. See, the bird got the frown on the face. He's not a soft falcon. He's not soft. Look at the frowny features. He's uppity. He's proud. He's a superior person. Look at him. It's never a soft look. You can easily see the facial features drawn and etched in stone. These people are genius. Now let's go up in here. And okay, none of these birds really look wimpy though. They don't look wimpy. But I'm looking for the one with the toughest look. See, that's a wimpy look. It even have hair. It looked like it got hair. These things are geniuses, probably. It looks like it has hair. It looks like it has hair. Now look at this one. That is not the Falcon of Horus. You see how easily psychologically, how I mentally paint the picture for you to understand what I'm looking at. Look at that passive bird. It looked like it's happy but catching a couple of fish. Look at it. It looked like it's shocked. Now we're looking for, look at it. It just looked like a nice little bird you can probably, take in the house. Look at it. Let's go by. We're looking for a bird that's tough. Do you understand? Now this is the Mayat. We want to He looks like he's a wimpy bird. Look at it. He probably can hunt little fish on the island of Madagascar, seashell islands. Look at that. That is not the falcon of Horus. Do you understand what I'm teaching? Look at the falcon of Horus. He got that Donald Trump look, that pouty look, like he rules and is a boss. You see the lip. What I'm talking about? It's an uppity guy. He's not a bum. He's mean. He's a leader. You see it. He's never soft. Now look at the lips on this guy. This is obviously a Naga and not an albinoid. But look at you could just keep looking at these figures' faces. These animism, it's called animism in Islam. And I'm going to be the first to reveal that this is all Moorish. Look at that guy. He's tired of ruling. I'm not saying, well, I am saying it can't be an African because they don't have the black skin. But the black skinned people is with them. The black skinned people is with them. The blacks are there with them. So it's not about racism. I'm just saying these are not the black people that you know. Now, Marvitus, okay, he looks pretty much like the other little falcon. He doesn't look tough enough to be Horus. Okay, this is Australia. That is the guy with the good hair. I said he got the good hairdo. Look at this. He is not the falcon of Horus. And it's looking like I'm looking at the same falcon. And that was Africa. Here is another African. Now, he's not looking like they all look the same, really. Look at it. Am I looking at the same stuff? Come on, man. Let me see. It looks like I'm looking at the same stuff. Afghanistan, Ethiopia. Okay. Okay, it's not the same. It's not the same. Okay. This is the red-footed falcon. Oh, he looked tough. He looked tough. Let's go back. Because I was discriminating. Let's go back. Let's go back to the first African. I think I didn't look at enough. I didn't look at enough. Now he looked tough. They look like giant gnats that evolved to be birds, like those little bugs that's in your house. Look at the little eye. That's still not the falcon of Horus. Nankin Castro. Nankin Castro. See, all these falcon names I'm catching on to. Greater Castro. And if you look at some of these names, a lot of the leaders throughout history have these names. Dickinsoni, Chiquera, Vespertinus, Amorensis, Eleonore, Concola, Sparverius, Femoralis, Columbiaris. Okay, look at this guy, and this is Mexico. Let me see. He looks like he has an afro. They don't have a lot of pics on him because he looking like he might have nappy hair. Hell, I won't be surprised if it ain't a bird out there with nappy hair and they making sure that they kill him off. I'm for real. Now here go the Eurasian one. He looks like Donald Trump. He doesn't look mean enough to be, okay, he do got the look. He got the look. And this is European, although, let me see, look at that. He got that mean look. You see that frowny look? He has it. With those big black eyes. Wow, just look into the eyes of birds, you can see so much. Okay, that's too friendly. That's too friendly and passive. That's too friendly and passive for me. I want to get to the American bird. All we got to do is go straight to America. Let's just go. Straight to America. Western North America. Let's go and look it up. Bam. Let's look into the eyes of the American falcon, where we think the falcon of Horus is from. Okay, let's get some better pictures of that. Oh man, you can easily see based off my judgment and the origin of the Hohokam mound builders. Okay, let's see. They're not giving us a lot of picks. Okay, here go the peregrine falcon, or the peregrine. And he's cosmopolitan. He's all over. Wow. Damn. Babylonicus. Mixed races, man. Wow. Our ancestors was on something, man. Okay, let's go back. Kenya. Let's see the Kenyan falcon. North Carolina. Okay, I'm convinced. The only falcon that I think is capable of being, I'm gonna zero it down. From what I've seen, honestly, let's go right here into the Asian. Let's give him this little shine. I didn't get him his shine. Okay, I didn't give him his shine. And they be looking the same. But I guess it's certain features that other ones don't have. Now here's the black falcon. We don't hear a lot about him. Oh, we don't hear a lot about the black falcon. Okay, but it's obviously the falcon of Horus is not him. I can see it. Now that bird got the look. They got the look right there and the beak. See, I'm able to observe all that immediately. Okay, the brown falcon. Nope, I'm not even playing with that. Europe and Asia. Let's go back. Europe and Asia. Okay, that's the closest. Europe and Asia. And let's go back to America. South America, bat falcon. Europe and Asia. Okay, there it is right there. Okay, that's not it. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Now let's go back. Here it is right here. You see the little mean look. Now, unfortunately, I cannot prove the origins of the falcon, but the red skin, the red, white, and blue, and the mean face. It is only two people on earth that master the mean face, and that is the European and the African American. And we call it the mean mug. Let's look it up. The mean mug. Mean mug. Boom. Okay. Now, a lot of people, mean mug, don't get it twisted. Hey, come on. There's a lot of people who got a mug or a natural tough guy mug. But we know people in America have it inherently, and they say we're mean and we look like we want to fight. That's why don't nobody like us. So that's why the falcon of Horus is always looking a certain way. He's not looking. You see, if you look at these little initiates, they look sweet and tender, like they're about to just be initiated, right? They look like they're about to run up there and they're about to be initiated. You see, they just look like they're about to go to school. The falcon got a look on his face like he ain't playing. It's a natural mean mug. It's only one race of people who do that, and that's Americans. It don't make a difference where you at. They got a strong face, some type of little something going on in their brain where they just ain't happy. But these dudes is just happy. They're like, hello, what's going on? And he's looking like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Y'all some lames. I'm telling you, I can read the minds. I can see the facial. Look, he's serious. This is a goofy. This goofy, he's walking down the hall of initiation and he's laughing almost. Like, where are we going? And he's like, come here and read. Look at the seriousness of his face. With that being said, the Falcon of effigies in the upper Mississippi is prehistoric. So the understanding of birds and the Great Spirit, blood falcons, turkey. Remember, turkey origins is American. So the understanding of bird and phoenix, Phoenician, let's go to the phoenix bird. Phoenician phoenix, understanding of this animism go back millennia, thousands of years. And we see these bird effigies and knowledge of the old world bird and Phoenician people. The firebird. So I'm ready to say these perfect brown, light-skinned people are Americans because we the only people who have this genetically. We are the only really light-skinned brown people who just are not black. Even though we'll mix with them people, but we have a superior circle of we are not just black, we are Asiatic, different colors. Africans don't do that. They call us mixed. They say we are mixed, and that is correct. We are mixed. We are proud of that. We are Moorish. So this was a supreme video build. If you've seen this video, you understand how I think. You are always welcome to leave questions, but I am the supreme teacher on this. Maybe I can't read every one of these clips, but I know somebody who can read some of them and help us understand that this is an American culture of first contact rulership and inhabitances in Africa. The Olmec Jaguar King marrying it into the Nagamaraya snake people, because one thing we can say all we want is yes, America has a cobra. America cobra. Let's understand it. This is why I'm so crucial. Yes, we have the cobra of America, American cobra, right? But this is how we know the Jaguar Kings married into the snake people because they have the king cobra. We don't have the king cobra. That's why they use the symbolisms and the animals. They are the coolest ever. We have the king cobra. We can never mimic this. They use the king cobra. They don't use no other cobra for the symbolism, the Naga, and that is why we know they are Marias. They are not any snake people. You can't go claiming that because they use this, and it's a certain origin where this is from. Man, the Falcon of Koresh or the Falcon of Horus, they knew to make sure to put a certain facial feature because only one bird looked like that, and that is the American bird. Let's look it up. Only one people have a mean mug on their face. Only one bird have a mean mug, and that is the American bird. Only the red, white, and blue. Do you understand? They're lying to you. We are the red, white, and blue. Nobody else is a part of this. They're all just playing with you. It's a joke. It's a silly joke. This is supreme thinking. Zero infinity. Zero proves infinity. Video coming out on Americans. I can easily prove the Falcon of Horus and Falcon of Koresh al-Rahman is the same caliphate, the caliphs, the holy sons. Caliph mean holy son, not black sons. So if you want to see some more pics, okay, I scroll through here. Europe and Asia. Look, the mean mug. That bird had a mean mug. I didn't already show the other birds. So that's Europe, Asia, Africa, Eurasian. So Afro-Eurasian. Okay. Himalayas. He got the little mean mug. Okay, now let's go straight to the American bird though. Like I say, let's go to the African. Let's go to the African. Okay, so okay, I take that back. A lot of them pictures was not those falcons. I just have to go off these. So if I'm limited, if I'm really limited, I gotta go off this one pick. Because that's what it's looking like. Madagascar, let me see. Whereas, okay, the seashell, it may be the smallest in the world. Whereas the American kestrel is the second. So these powerful yet small birds, Maurice, Rivière Noir. Okay. South Africa. I'm not convinced. Israel, Nomani, Uganda. He looked like Donald Trump right there, the redneck falcon. So when we call these people redneck, we don't even know the symbolism they talking about. This is all masonry. Almarensis, that's a sweet falcon. Mallorca, Spain, that looks like the Illinois, that looks like the Falcon of America. Okay, male American. You can see that lip. See, that looked like the Falcon. That looks just like the Falcon of Horus, man. I seen it ASAP, man, and I'm not even sitting up here discriminating and showing favoritism. As soon as you see it, you see it. You feel me? You just know it's the American animism ancestor who knew the signature, the way we move our lips and facial features. Everybody else just be looking plain, man. They looking plain out here. Only us Americans understand body language and facial features. While all of these plain men is goofies, and we running around here like, what is wrong with these stale ass people? They like Neanderthals. They have no substance and character. But we have personality. That's why we look a certain way. And everybody want to be like us. We are the falcon. Now he got the feather on the head, so you know he's Indian too. So you can't even take that from him. He got the feather. So we already know the feather of Mayat is taking him back to America. Because he understands mother. He's not running around here talking about, you know, he's in the boy band. He's rocking. You feel me? See what I'm saying? Now, I made the conclusion that is an American. And then we have the Jaguar coat called the Zagwe. The Zagawai people, Zagawa, we saying these are brown Americans. Brown American Muslims that they running around here is talking about some Hebrews and some Buddhists and all that stuff, Hindus and all that. These are Muslim people and or Moorish people who have an ancient connection to America. An ancient connection. This is why you see similarities in America and Africa. The Maba people, and you're going to be talking about some Moab, and Canaan. Remember the Moabites and Canaanites? That's why they calling you African American. But I'm not about to stress this out. Shout out to Delino and Damu Iwaya. But I took some time out my day to paint the picture of the Falcon of Horus being the Falcon of Koresh, last descendant of Cordoba, who are the heirs to Veracruz, True Cruz, Olmec lineage of the Olmec kings taking over the Snake Kings and Horus. See, the Olmec kings took it over, is what I'm saying. They was the Don of Dons. But the old magic realm of animism in Islam was Canaanite and Moabite. Okay. And that might be confusing to you, but the only way I can paint the picture for you to understand what I'm doing with this and what's going to be, Harry Potter and all that stuff, and all these little, X-Men and all that. The only way I can paint the picture for you is it's letting you understand Islam and animism. I can't do that right now because it has to be reintroduced where you understand that all the animism in Africa and animism in America, like spirit animal, all that is, it may be over exaggerated, but this poly religion can be considered polytheism, and it's still in scripture, and it's also still lingers in Islam, but people got in trouble for this during a great movement against a powerful people called Banu Quraysh, right? Okay, so remember magic and sorcery, as well as what do we call the zodiac, reading the future, and other things that can be considered quake or quacker. People saying that it is snake oil. So this is the real origin of Islam, is going to be reformed into what we call Mohammedanism, of a strict rightful path that these people call the caliphate is going to step up out of their animalistic ways that we do in America with the eagle and the jaguar and all of these other animal effigies. They're going to rise out of that and become the four rightful leaders called the caliphate, and it's going to be called the Umayyah, Banu Umayyah. So even though they practiced this in Buddhism, they stepped up to the real formation of administration, theocratic administration, and also business. That's what the caliphate did. They just imagine some dudes who just stopped getting high and stuff and did the right thing. That's it. And they're gonna go off to be known as the Moorish. The reason why they're gonna be known as the Moorish is because they went and dominated the world, so they left children everywhere. So you can sit up here and argue with these ignorant people, but the reason why we're Moorish and not black is because we actually put in the work. So these are not blacks. We are not blacks because we put in the work. The black stayed in a tribe and stayed black. The white stayed in a tribe and stayed white. We look the way we look because we traveled abroad and we put in work. Now, the king cobra is native to what we call India, Bharat, and we know the falcon. This falcon in particular is from America, so we use the symbolism, the falcon, right? And the snake of the king cobra, because we're united in those lands, India and America. Okay, I'm not going to teach what I know about Islam and animism. I'm just introducing it to let you know that the influence was there, and the people of the East hated us and wanted to introduce a new Puritan religion. Let's just look up. I just want to give you an example of what I'm teaching about animism in Islam. It's easy for you to get, and it's more to it. I know more examples. Like it's one dude called the Dinosaur. It was another guy called the Kahuna. It was Camina, El Camina. They got different names, man. But let's just say the Condor, all these military names is Islamic. Listen, let's say Falcon, Falcon of Quraysh. Now, the Falcon of Quraysh, Al-Rahman, who escaped by his cunning the spearheads of lanterns and blades of the swords, who after wandering solitarily through the deserts of Asia and Africa, had the boldness to seek his fortune without any army in lands unknown to him beyond sea. Now, okay, what falcon of this could be? It could either be the Asian falcon or the American falcon. But we know the Asian didn't use the falcon symbol. They used the snake symbol, my people. You see how intelligent PNF is? The Asians we married into use the dragon, phoenix, or not the dragon, or the serpent. They don't use the bird. Who else used the bird? The Americans used the bird. So what falcon of this Quraysh could be? The Kuruz. His name is Cruz, as in Veracruz. Abdul Rahman Raymond is a Mexican American name or North American name. Now, one more clue. He is wandering through deserts in Asia and Africa without an army and lands unknown. He's not from Africa. So this falcon is the American prehistoric falcon. And this is how we know the falcon of Quraysh is the Olmec people or the Mayan people. Quraysh, Black King, Quraysh, Quraysh, Rays. Now, the thing is, they're Islamic, but they are using the falcon. It's animism. Otherwise, they will have to subscribe to Wahhabism and Sunniism, which is puritanical, and they don't use any animals or images or idols. You are either a Muslim or Muslim in this case. In this case of animism, you are a Muslim, which is American, and Muslim is Sunni, which is typically African, right? And this is the big fight. This is our big fight with these people, because we incorporate and we synchronize. It's called syncretism. We synchronize everything at work. We cut off what we don't need. Everything that work, we let to express. Instead of their puritanical religion, they only want to go by the book of old ancient beliefs of what we cannot defeat. It's called the concept of when time never was. When time never was, it was a virgin time, pure time of thinking. And they celebrate the rawness, not the physical. So in our case, we recognize the physical and the spiritual, right? Or the triune, the soul, the spirit, and the all-seeing. We represent the all, the triune, the trifecta. Oh, the 3D. We are soul, spirit, and mind, right? Perfectly combined, perfectly meshed. They just represent the thought, which is nothing. So they have nothing. And if they only have the thought, which is nothing, zero, they have zero. All they have is what we gave them, and that is why we perfected all three existences, even the physical. So we have ownership to all things in genuine, authentic, and anything that we ever made that was for our intent of civilization. We are the first people to format it. I know this for a fact. I know the science is easy to put together. The religion of Sunnism, Catholicism have nothing, because they don't do animism. They don't believe in idolism. If they don't have nothing, all they have is zero. And beginning, they're always beginning. They have nothing. Us, we have different reflections, different manifestations in the physical because we create different stuff. So that's proof we own it. We are the makers of everything. They are the makers of nothing but a religion and a church. But they stole all our stuff because they said we had too much power. We have too much power from the things we make and we zap life into. So look at this staff this dude has. And this whatever this power potent stuff they're dealing with, we can't begin to even think with what he got going on. It looks electric. But man, I hope y'all enjoy that. I don't even know what bird this is right here. I haven't even begun to even. I know he's red and everything is red, white, and blue is looking hell of American up in here. But I don't know what bird that is. Looks like a turkey. I don't know. Look at this. Look at this fella right here. These people were raw. They were on another level and they're not black. They're definitely brown. And I'm tired of giving black all this credit when none of us has ever been black. Even this greenish guy don't even get the credit he gets. He deserves to be in green because of these blacks are always running around here blacking up everything. All they do is black up everything. Everybody and everything is black. Now, if you broke down the facial expressions of the Falcon of Horus and combine it comparatively with the Falcon I've been showing you from the Americas on the Falcon list, it's easy to see it's the same, especially on the ones with the long beak. Now look at the curved beak. You can tell the difference. I'm not going to go over it again, but I hope you enjoyed it. Now let's go back to animism and Islam. Islam, right? The Hausa people practice animism. Remember Ahuasca and Hausa Tech and the Aztec people and Mexicans practice animism. So not only do we find this in Africa, we find it in the Pacific, we find it in the Americas. All of this is nothing new. And where else do we find it? We find it in the history books. Let me show you how we find it in the history book. It says it right here. Arnold Montanus. Arnold Montanus. Voyage to America. Boom. All right. Now look, we can easily see, okay, there's that X. There's that X. We can easily see the animism when we open up our eye. Watch this. I'm going to find it. Okay. Now, let's look at the animism in this picture. Let's look at the picture. This is America, 1600s. Okay, give it to me. We can see this guy with the turban on. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Hold on. I got some better ones. Look at this guy with the bird hat on. Okay. He got the bird hat on like Tikkun Amun in Mexico. Look at this guy with the turban on with the bird feathers. Now, Islam and animism. Okay, that's not it. That's not it. Let's do Native Americans with turbans on. And we coming back to that. Oh no, we gotta say American Indians. We can't give them no escape route. American Indians who wear turban. Now, everybody who is Islam, but still practice animism is going to be sought after. They're going to be sought after by these people called the conquistadors, or what you call the Black Africans. Everybody of the old world, Islam is about to get replaced because they have a new religion called Thou shalt have no idols, graven images of God, or accused of idol worshiping. Everything I'm showing Abo claim to. All right, I'm up out of here, man. My video is dropping ASAP. I just wanted to open your eyes up to something new. I know you're going to enjoy it. But I don't trust none of them, none of the information. I believe that you have two selves, your left eye and your right eye and your third eye. Look at your left eye. It might be a relative you remember. Your right eye might be your granddaddy looking dead at you. Just really stare in the mirror or look at a video camera and look at your third eye. Zero. It's symbolized as zero, the circle. Remember, I started the video off talking about zero because it's nothingness, and everything comes from it on the different angles of light you receive. So the manifestation, you get two types of manifestations because it's nothing is there, and that's the proof of infinity. When you understand that, you will never get in your feelings again because you know you never die. If you get in your feelings, that is your fake self because it feels. Your true self don't feel because it don't exist, but it do exist. The moment you feel, you are not yourself. You is the fake character you created for yourself, but you can't see that because you're not a master learner and teacher like me. So if you get in your feelings for your extension, it's like when women put those hairdos on their head and they become that hairdo and they really be acting that out. And you're like, that's not even you because you weren't acting like that till you got your hairdo. See, that's that side of you who's prone to that. Then you got another side of you that's prone to something else. Even though it's not hairdos, it's probably something else. But this self is the original self that existed before it sprouted into that. And when you realize that, you will always regulate the two that's causing confusion, the angel and the devil. You have to be the zero self, but you can't be zero because if you don't manifest, you don't activate. So you can't just be zero because you won't exist. So you have to be all three. You have to be all three, and that is the triune. It is only one people on earth who is triune, and that's the Americans. They're the only triune people on earth because they are the only people who was willing to mix with other people. Everybody else was scared to do that. So the Americans traveled the world first. And they have the blood of everybody on earth, and they became God perfected. As you can see, the light-skinned people are the gods. And they call us Esau, or Ruddy Red, or red people. And they're still in our history because we live a life of balance, of perfect balance and harmony. We don't care about black or white people. They are a waste of time. They are an illusion. The moment they believe they're black, they are an illusion. The moment they believe in white, yay, they be successful in their illusion, but it's temporary. Our existence is pure bliss and love. We don't have time for none of that because we are confident. We don't have any second guesses. And we have to balance ourselves from them. We have to balance ourselves from these people, these blacks and these whites. because we are just in between as the children of God. We don't know anything about being a black or a white because we're not tribal. We are willing to go anywhere. But we forgot who we was and where we came from, and today is the new day. We people have an accumulated blood type and an ancient prototype that exists within us, all in one, that allow us to do everything that everybody can do because we are already them before them and after them. So there you have it. The snake and the bird, and the marriage of Moab and Canaan, the snake and the bird race, right? Where do the jaguar old man come in at? You know where it come at? It come in animism and the creation of other gods, of syncretic polymorphic religion. Polymorphic. And this was the fantasy world they live in before reality set in. They created a perfect utopia mentally for themselves, extended of their spirit, that was in perfect balance of harmony in nature. But it was destroyed by somebody who looked at them as a joke. They said it's a joke and it shouldn't exist, and it was destroyed even though it was perfect in illusion. And all the science lost in duality. So, thank you very much, my people. I'll be back to build on this new way of thinking and how to think like the real gods. I asked you who is the master teachers of the conscious community. I sincerely doubt that anybody can muster up conversations like me outside the norm and or formulate it to where, as you can see it plain as day, all within several hours of constant talking and searching for clues and pictures. I gave my insight. I dropped the precept. It's up to you to go and research it and give your inquiry. Horus is American, the mean mug, natural facial features, and stern eye look. We can easily go back and see it on the Native American faces. Okay, hold on. Where that one sister at? I think it's Tunica. Okay, there we go, right there. The little symbolism. They knew to hide a little. See, she got the symbolism and the leopard skin. I mean, the jaguar skin. Now let's go back. I forgot the 1-9 with the fez. Let's look it up. Austin. Yeah, let me see. Let's say Washer Tall Princess with fez. It don't even pop up no more. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The old pic. Oh, here it is right here. Now that's what I'm talking about. That look right there. You see that? They got a little look. You see that? The Africans got it too. The Africans, but them is our Africans. They trying to act like them not our Africans. A lot of them Africans is our Africans. Now, I'm not gonna say everybody got the look. Everybody don't got it. There's some niggas out here who be looking goofy, and we call them lames. Like, you a goofy. Everybody don't have that killer instinct. You know, I hate to say it. I hate to use that word, that killer instinct. You know what I'm talking about? You know, ready to bust head look, man. Everybody don't have that hawk eye. We call it the hawk eye. You feel me? Ready to squab, you know, and yeah, I said it. That was a man. I said that. You know, I did the video on that. I took it down because people said I was being mean. But I think that's a man crisis acting. But I got to use the examples I got. But the Falcon has a certain look of confidence. And it is American because the physique is perfect. Shoulders is broad. Skin is red. See, the ancestors make sure you know it's brown and not black, because we are not black. They are still in our history. We are light-skinned people. We are coppery brown people, and we come in these two shades. The ancestors left this perfection to let you know we are perfect symmetrically. We don't have, you know, protruding features like sub-Saharan Africans and islander people. The thing is, we is perfect. We is perfect in creation. After evolution, we are an evolution product of upright man, right? Upright man and woman out the Garden of Eden. That means we was perfect from day one, but we mixed with the whole world still. We got our original genes, but we still mix, so we love them people. We don't care if they're tribal. We still love them. But this is perfection personified of American perfection. Look at the long arms, the broad shoulders, and the way we wear our clothes. We don't wear Indian tribal clothes. The dang Callaway people want you to think you're an Indian so you can get away from being superheroes like you once were. You wore stuff like this. You were not wearing no damn feathers and teepee clothes. This is what I meant right here, cloaks. You see the cloaks they have on. You see these clothings. We wear clothing. You see that? Clothes. Fully clothed. You did not wear Indian clothes. But I'm up out of here, man. I'll let y'all later. This video's about. Peace.